Hi you guys, it's me, Be Unique. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. If you're returning, you know you guys are awesome. So I'm super excited because I ordered some goodies off of ColourPop.com, and so this is what this video is going to be. I saw that they had released two palettes that I had wanted. I've been eyeing them for a little while. So the first palette that I grabbed was the Good As Gold eyeshadow palette. This came out early January and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this palette. I think it came out in January. I could be wrong. So this one was for $18 and I love this palette. Like, this is the palette itself. Look how cute. I'm a sucker for warm tones. I love some gold. There's a black in there, so I had to grab that. And then by the time I was able to purchase that one, they came out with Blush Crush Pressed Eyeshadow Palette. There was also a nude version, and there was like this whole collection that came out. So I grabbed the one that caught my eye, which was the pink one. And you know me, I like pink, so, you know. So this is the palette here. So really quick, let's go into sometimes, you know, my daughter ain't here. I don't have my assistant, so we're going to do some swatching. So I'm going to do the first three, which is Lovesick, Pop a Bottle, and The One. Just going to go like this. So Lovesick, Pop the Bottle, and The One. They are so pale, you guys. Like, you can't even see Lovesick. Let me. I mean, that thing is like, wait, there we go. Maybe I just didn't grab enough. And then Pop a Bottle. Damn, you can't see shit in these swatches. Now, I mean, obviously I've already used this palette, as you can tell. But, I mean, I didn't have that much of a problem when using the palette. But, yeah, I mean, that's not very impressive. I mean, you can barely see it on my... Can you guys see that? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to move on. So the next one, I am afraid to butcher this. Enamored? I don't know. I'm all right, well, whatever. That's that one. Made You Blush, and then Blossom Up. Let me make sure I really have a good amount on my hands. So we're going to swatch the one I can't pronounce. Made You Blush and Blossom Up. Those three shades are the reason why I bought the palette. They're the beautiful little sweats. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying I like pink, so don't judge me. Then the last three are How Rouge, Cheek to Cheek, and Blush Wine. So, oh God. How Rouge, ooh, Cheek to Cheek, and Blush Wine. Those last colors, like the middle row and the bottom row, are swatched beautifully. So yeah, those are those. Then I also got some lippies. These were not a part of that palette, but I figured they kind of matched, so I had to grab them. The first one is the Ultra Matte formula in the shade, I can't even read, Most Likely To. I am not wearing this shade, but that's like a terracotta brown. Let me see if I can. This is like a terracotta, and it's pulling up more warm tone on camera. I don't know why my camera is pulling up more warm. Yeah. So in person, it's more like a terracotta. It's like a, yeah. And then this one is Dopey. This is the shade that I am wearing. And it is so prettiful. It is so prettiful. And you know, ColourPop's got Afterpay now, so Mama was like, yes. But not like, I mean, this really didn't cost much. This, I think, in total cost like $40. So, I mean, that's why I like ColourPop, because they're not that expensive, you know, but yeah. So I did use the Blush Crush palette to create the look and everything that I have going on. So if you guys are interested in how I got that, then let's get rolling. Okay. So we're going to be using the ColourPop Blush Crush Pressed Eyeshadow Palette. This is the palette here. I thought this would be the perfect palette to do a springtime look. So y'all, let's do this. So now that I have you guys like super close and up close and personal, you can see all my pores. You could probably see every decrepitness I got going on, but let's just get started with this look. I decided to do my eyes first because I didn't know what the fallout situation is going to be. So if you're wondering, that's why. But yeah, so let's get started. We're going to go into, I can't even grab this. We're going to go into this shade right here called Love Sick. And we're going to use that just as a little base so that we have something going on. Instead of going to this peachy tone here, I'm just going to jump right in to this one, and that one's Cheek to Cheek. I love this shade. Like, it's such a neutral pink, like a, not like a, I don't know what I'm saying, but I like it. These tones I love the pale baby pinks. Like, ooh, that's just what I like. I went ahead and swatched these two shades here. This one is How Rouge and the darker one is Blush Wine. So that's these here. They're not as textured as I thought they were going to be. So I think I'm going to go in with this one and then transition this as like my darkening. How Rouge. I find these formulas so interesting because it's still a matte with just glitter in it, and it's, I don't know, we'll see. This could be a hot mess on my face in a second, but I want to focus this shade in the crease and then bring it up a smidge. I mean, just a smidge. Kind of bringing that like a C almost. See, even though there's glitter there, it's still matte. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, can you guys see any of the glitter? Like, oh. Okay, so I'm gonna take a flat-ish, puffy shader brush. I don't know what brush this is. It's from Moda. It does not say what it is or have a number. But I'm going to go into this shade here, which is Blush Wine. And I'm going to focus that right in this area and more so in the crease than the other shades. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Tapping it in. It's like a beautiful burgundy wine. Look at that. Look at that. That is, that's a beautiful shade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just finding where I want this to go. I wish they had like a matte in this one, like a matte black with some glitter. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, or a darker brown, because I mean, this is almost monochrome. Like, it's still in the same color family. I mean, it's not bad. I don't hate it. I just feel like there needed to be like a neutral darkened, I don't know. So I'm just going to take my fluffy brush really quick and just blend that out because it, yeah, that's better. This little blend. Focusing it in that area because I don't want that to get any darker or go any higher. So I'm going to do the same now to the other eye. Like, oh my gosh. I should do a spring look. Like a baby pink look. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Leave a comment down below if you want to see like a baby pink spring look. Or just a baby pink look in general. I'm talking about like lips, baby pink, eyes, baby pink, blush, like a pink, like I'm talking about like something crazy pink. So spraying my brush, I'm going to take Blossom Up in the palette, which is this shade right there. And I went ahead and swatched it and it was very, very nice. So I'm going to use that to kind of start transitioning. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Over to my inner corner. Then all right. Then I'm going to grab this shade right here on the palette, and I'm also going to wet my brush. I do not know how to say that word. I don't know. I'm not going to butcher it, and I'm not going to sound like a fool saying it. So it's like I think I know how to say it, but because I'm not sure, I don't want to say it. Does that make any sense? So I'm just going to grab it on the same brush And we're gonna start taking that from the inner corner out. I'm not a fan of this color, like with, how do I explain it? Like, I like the color. I just don't like it's very pale and it's not as pigmented. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense, right? So now the last shade that I'm going to grab, which now I'm not even sure is going to show up, is the Pop a Bottle shade, which is this one right here. So I'm going to attempt to add that on the, like, over her. Because I feel like this look is kind of dark and I didn't want it to be that dark. So I've done the rest of my makeup and now I'm going to do the bottom lash line. So I'm going to take that same big flat-ish brush and I'm going to go into the shade Made You Blush, which is this pretty pink right here. It does have a glitter in it as well. I don't know. So I'm going to head and do a quick eyeliner. So, oh, I need a mirror like super close. I wonder if I could use the phone. Nah. Am I too close for you guys? I'm literally keeping it so close to my lash line because I have small eyes and then they're slightly hooded as well, so it does not help. I'm tempted to do a wing, but the mirror is super far away, so to me this is like going in blind, you guys. So this is what the lips look like done. I'm glad that I chose this color. I feel like it blends, well, not blends, but it goes with the eye look really well. So I'm going to head and now do my lashes. I'm just going to use some magnetic accents that I got from Ardell. These are the 001s. So they come like literally half of a lash. It's like these go on the outer corner and then these go towards the middle or whatever. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe that's better. So I'm just going to sandwich these babies on and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look that I used creating this palette here. So overall thoughts, I did like this palette. I like the color scheme. I love the packaging for the palette. I think it's super, super pretty. I feel like they should have added more mid-tone pinks and then either like a neutral brown because everything just came out to look like a mauve tone. Now, I mean, granted, you can choose not to use the berries or anything, but then I feel like, you know, I guess it's more of a simple look. Maybe this is a bit dramatic. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I do like the palette. The one shade that I was not thrilled about, though, was this shade here. It was very like non-existent, like it wasn't very pigmented at all. That's the only bad thing that I have to say about this palette. So that wraps up the video, guys. Please, if you'd like to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys wanted to see that all pinky look, because I'm curious to know what you guys want to see, you know. And if you have any video suggestions, feel free to drop them down below in the comments as well. I'm always open for a challenge if you want to challenge me to something or just a video suggestion in general. So yeah, just let me know. Also, make sure you guys sting that subscribe button. Come join my little beehive here with me. Help me pollinate my videos on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, your mama, your friend, your boyfriend, your mama's grandma, and anywhere else you think of pollinating my videos. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified of any future content. I typically upload Mondays and Fridays. And yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.